Business Marketing Technology Pathway Multimedia students, welcome. It's Monday, October 5th, and this is your tutorial on how to build the alignment poster for our CRAP series. That's right, CRAP. Contrast, repetition, alignment, proximity. Those are the elements of design that we are going through with our poster series. The first one we did was proximity. Make sure you finish that one first before you start on this. Alignment is a different one, part of the family, and in the previous tutorial I kind of explained what alignment means as far as design elements are concerned. Now when I did a tutorial video on how to build the proximity poster, I did it in PowerPoint, and this time I believe I'm going to try to go with Photopea. And so let's see how it goes. I didn't do any rehearsing, so we'll see how well I can put this together in one take. Alright, so let's bring this over, and the assignment on Google Classroom is right here, alignment poster, and it tells us that, again, we're not doing paper, but we do need to do what they call landscape, so we're going to be wider than we are tall, so 12 inches wide, 9 inches tall. That's landscape format instead of portrait. We're not going to be using these pencils and crayons and rulers and stuff, but we will be using the computer. We need to write the word alignment, or actually use text in a large font. Make sure you spell it right. Now, you need 3 identical shapes or images that are close to each other and aligned along an imaginary vertical line, half inch from the left edge. And then you need 3 identical shapes or images that are different from the first 3, that are close to each other, that are aligned along an imaginary vertical line at the right edge. And the top shape and image in each group should be aligned along an imaginary horizontal line, which is at, half inch from the top edge. If you can make your items aligned with the word alignment in some way, that's even better. So that's where you can interpret on your own how you want to make this happen. Again, we want to make it colorful, we want to make it interesting, don't want to make it boring. And you can take your time, maybe you'll have plenty of time to do it. The example that I actually built a couple years ago was this one. So I just found kind of a space background, used the shields on one side, used the pink October, like breast cancer awareness ribbons on the left, just because it's usually October when we do this. I used alignment to kind of line it up with both, and it looked pretty good. I'm going to build a different one right now, so I'm going to go into Photopea, and let's get rid of these, and I'm going to go with a new project, and let's call it Alignment Poster, and let's go 12 inches wide by 9 inches, 9 inches high. And I'm going to go with a transparent background so I can use whatever background that I choose to use. And let's create, and here is our canvas that we're going to work on. And so let's find a background image, and what I want to do is I'm going to continue with the forest theme, and I'm going to go with like a forest burning scene. 600 by 400 isn't a very big picture, so I'm going to find something bigger so it's clearer when I stretch it out. How about this one? Oh, that's much better. So let's save that image, and I'm going to call that fire background so I can find it. It's going to my desktop. I can see it right there. You guys might be using documents, that's fine. So I'm going to save that, and then I'm going to find all my pictures at once. So I'm going to use Smokey the Bear again. And I think this is the one that I used before. Let's make sure that it's actually a PNG. Yes, it is. Smokey the Bear on the desktop. Yes. And then I'm going to find fire truck. And again, I'm going to use PNG so that there's no background on it. And this one looks kind of cool. Let's make sure that it's actually a PNG. Yes. So I'm going to, oops, whoa, hey. It's called Fire Truck. It's on my desktop. So now I've got all the pictures that I need. And now let's go to Photopea and let's kind of minimize this. And I think my pictures are actually, oh yeah, you guys can't see them because they're on my second screen, so let's bring them over. And so here's my 3 pictures. And I'm going to make it so I can see most of my screen here. And let's bring in the background. Okay, good. And I'm going to kind of stretch it out like this, like this. Oop, don't want to tilt it. There we go. I'm going to make sure that that doesn't look too weird. I don't want it too stretched out. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Cool. Oh, and the one other thing that I need to do is I need the word alignment. Oops. There we go. And I can do the word alignment if I choose to. I can do that over at cooltext.com again. And let's go with, I don't want to go with burning again. Maybe, oh, that might look cool. And alignment. So I'm going to do all capital letters. Alignment. And it's going to give me a preview. And that looks pretty cool. I could change the colors if I wanted to. I'm going to create that logo. I'm going to download that logo. I'm going to drag that logo to my desktop. And then I'm going to go back to Photopea. And I'm going to put that over here. Man, that looks great. Okay, so let's just make sure it's like that. Cool. I like how it looks. And then I can bring Smokey the Bear in here. And hold down my shift so I don't lose his aspect ratio. So that looks good. Oop, don't want that. I'm going to bring this in again. And then one more time. And so the directions asked us to line it up from the left edge and to be like a ½ inch away from the left edge. So let's do that. And then we'll go back to our other Smokey the Bears and move those away from the edge so they're the same. Here's the first Smokey the Bear. If you want them different sizes, that's okay. It didn't say anything about sizes. We're talking about alignment right now. So aligned on the left edge. And then let's do the fire trucks like so. And I'm going to line this up kind of with Smokey down here. Okay, I like that. This, hold down the shift keys so I maintain my aspect ratio. I'm going to try to line it up with Smokey right there. Okay, happy with that. One more time. Hold down shift to keep it the same. Line it up with Smokey over here. Beautiful. So now I've got a poster, got a good background, I've got my alignment, I've got 3 of one shaper picture on the left that is about a ½ inch from the left edge. I've got 3 images, different picture from the right edge. I might need to adjust those so that they're a little further from the edge, but for now I just wanted to show you kind of the concept. These are lined up, these are lined up, these are lined up. Looks great. I'm going to turn this in. I'm going to get an A, so let's go File, Export as JPEG, and I'm going to press Save. And if I click on this, here's my finished product right there. Alignment. Love it. Okay. So this will be attached to the assignment as well, and you can refer back to it just so you can see how to build this in Photopea. You could also build this in PowerPoint like we did with Proximity. So your choice, or any other tool that you're comfortable with. All right. See you back in class.